Sit With Me is about not standing for anything less than women's full participation in technology, computer science, and engineering. Cornell is proud to be a partner with Sit With Me and bring attention to why it's critically important for girls and women to be fully engaged in engineering, computer science, and technology career pathways. Without the full participation of women in these fields, we are never going to arrive at our most innovative and exciting solutions to some of our greatest challenges that exist within society. At its core, Sit With Me is about making everyone part of the process. The future of technology, engineering, and computer science rests on our ability to do just that, make everyone part of the process. And we look forward to a future where we can realize these goals.
Bloomberg is
proud to
support women
in technology
at Cornell
through Red
Chair events.
Yay! Yay.
Hello, my name is Lance Collins, and I'm the Dean of Engineering at Cornell University. And to me, sometimes you have to sit to take a stand, is really making a statement about the importance of engineering becoming open to women. So this is something that historically the field has always been underrepresented by women. I think we feel that we are missing a voice in everything that we do in the development of technology and the advancement of social justice, social issues within the world, without having a sort of full representation of women. Cornell works very hard at this. This is something that we take very seriously. This is not something that will happen on its own. It's something that happens because we take it very seriously. So we work at all levels to increase the number of women at the faculty level, graduate student level, and undergraduate student level. And we're very proud of the progress that we've made, even though we know that there's even a lot more that has to be done. I'm a father. I have a 12-year-old who turns out to be very good at math and science. And I'd love to see that when she gets to the point where she's making her life decisions about what she wants to do, that she'll view engineering as she would any other profession, that there really wouldn't be any sense that there's a barrier or that there's anything that has to be overcome for her to enter into the field.
Hi, my name is Trisha, and I'm studying computer science at Cornell, and this is my story. When I first came to the engineering school at Cornell, I was intimidated by the stereotypes around women in computing and the sheer minority of girls in computer science. Fortunately for me, I had resources that encouraged me to pursue what I thought I was interested in. And today, I shudder at the thought of not being in computer science only because of stereotypes and intimidations in the society. Today, as president of the ACSUW, which is the Women in Computing group at Cornell, I stand for the cause of supporting women in computing, encouraging more women to pursue computer science, gaining inspiration from role models in computing, and making us all feel like we belong here.
I support, and I think it is very important to increase the number of women in STEM fields because, as in all places in society, women lift half the sky. And having a sister who is an aspiring engineer, and I think she's going to be a much better engineer than I am, it would be a shame to see so much talent go to waste.
Okay, hi, I'm Alan Zender. I'm Associate Dean for Diversity and Faculty Development in the College of Engineering, and also Professor in Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. And this is all about bringing in more women into science, technology, information science. I think it's really important because we have faced a lot of problems in this country for not engaging all of the brain power that we have out there, that is not engaging the half of our population that are women. I think we're really throwing away a great opportunity, a great resource. And it's also about fairness. I have 8 nieces, I have a daughter, I have a lot of students who are women, and I want them all to have same opportunities that the guys have. And if we just say that we're open to bringing women into science, into engineering, but we're not really doing anything about the climate, inclusiveness, making everybody feel welcome into these fields, I think we're really not going to make progress. Cornell, when we were founded, women were part of Cornell from the start. It took a long time for women to really start making a dent into the College of Engineering, but it's really come up since the 1970s. And I hope that'll stay true, and I hope that will spread out to many of the other schools as well as into all of the STEM disciplines and professions. So thank you.
I believe that women are needed in engineering because they provide a valuable perspective in the fields of technology and engineering. Growing up, I was usually one of only a few women in my math and science classes, and while I got through that, I feel like sometimes it was isolating, and having more women being able to collaborate with each other and being comfortable in the field of science and engineering is going to provide a great need to and a great improvement to the field of science and engineering.
I support women in math, science, technology, and engineering for a variety of reasons. Prime among them, I think, though, is accessing a talent pool. I think that the problems we face today across the globe, societally, require huge amounts of diversity to really be able to solve them in creative and interesting ways. And bringing women into that problem-solving structure it makes sense, it's fair, and it's the right thing to do. So I'm constantly trying to figure out how to get more women interested in math, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's what I do for a living.
I support women in technology because I am a woman in technology. I was one of the lucky ones to go to math and science high school, but I know there are people out there who aren't as lucky as me, and I wish I had more role models, women role models, as I went through engineering in college. But I think with a new class, a new generation of women engineers, that would be really helpful, and I hope I can be the role model that I guess I didn't have a lot of.
My name is Linda, and I've been working in diversity programs in engineering for just a couple months. I'm not an engineer. Actually, I got an engineering scholarship to college, but it was through ROTC. And at the time, I equated engineering with weapons and defense and didn't want to have anything to do with it. And it's really interesting to me to see now, being the mom of 3 daughters, the problems that we have to solve are going to require women's balance, women's perspective. And if they could do anything, I'd be thrilled if they could take on the problem solving that needs to happen to help our planet survive and adapt to a changing climate. So I definitely believe that women are of great value and can help save this planet.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I would say one of the reasons I have gotten interested in engineering was that I always was never really as in tune to what was expected of me by the society that I was growing up in when I was a child. So lots of children, they learn about what's expected of them. Boys and girls receive different messages from what they're supposed to be good at. But I was not as in tune to that. So whatever I liked was whatever I liked. And in first grade, I would say math was definitely my favorite subject in school. In fact, sometimes girls are thought to be better in reading, and boys are thought to be better in math. But for me, it was actually quite the reverse. I actually was in a slow reading group, but was the best in class in math. And that's because I just loved playing with numbers. And eventually, I also started to develop interest in working with computers. I thought it was really fun working on computers. And also, I always thought science was more fun than English class. And, what I liked was what I liked. And I was not as affected by what the world around me expected me to be interested in. So while the girls around me were developing these ideas that, they weren't supposed to be as good in math, that was something boys were supposed to be better at, I was oblivious to those messages because I had a little bit of an atypical personality. And so as a result, I had the freedom to really decide for myself what turned me on, what really interested me. And so as a result, over the years, I developed a natural passion for things in mathematics and science and computer science. I started to really like computer programming. And I really just wanted to do whatever it was that I liked to do. And so I think that including women in engineering is important because the women who are not in engineering, they just don't know what they're missing. It is very, very stimulating, very exhilarating just being able to design something and put it together and see it work. And so I think also that there are some women that are very talented, and to not include these women, everybody is losing out, not just the women.